we are at Heartland Forest Learning Center. We're just on Friday, which is the last day of our hand tool workshop, one that we run, the Purple Heart Project, where we bring in wounded vets. And every time we do this, there's always that one participant that we really end up liking and having a great relationship with. He's right down here.
Yeah.
His name's Trooper, the dog, who happens to be...
Yeah, it's a package deal. You get us as a package.
Patrick's service dog. So this is Patrick. Where are you from?
I am from, well, I live in Snover, Michigan, which is in the thumb. So I'm about 4 hours from this location. And it's out in the country. It's kind of reminds me of here. It's very beautiful and wide open. So.
Branch of the service?
I served in the Army. I was airborne infantry. I served in a long-range surveillance and reconnaissance company and served in Iraq one tour. Then I was transferred to a RISTA company, which is Recon Surveillance Target Acquisition, and I served in Afghanistan one tour.
Okay. Actually, I wasn't kidding. We have laughed, a little bit of crying, but it's been absolutely a blast.
It has.
And he's been the life of the party.
Well, I try.
So we got to get serious for a minute, because I want you to explain to these folks that are watching why you're here. And with the goal, obviously, is to help your fellow brothers and sisters that are suffering the same way.
Absolutely.
So what's it done for you? Why are you here? What's it done for you? And then I'll ask you one last question where I'll get you to talk to them directly.
Okay, well, I guess give you kind of a little backstory. In 2012, I was wounded in action. I hit an IED, and I sustained a bunch of physical injuries, which ultimately ended up retiring me out of the Army. And then as I was getting out, I was starting to have a lot of psychological issues that I wasn't wanting to really admit to myself or admit to others. And the more I let that go, the worse it got. And then things just got out of hand with it and ended up coming to a head. So I spend a lot of time at home, and I don't go out that much. I don't interact with a lot of other veterans or even civilians, and you know, outside of my wife and my 4-year-old son, that's about it. So I stumbled into woodworking because of my wife, actually, and in that process.
You want to say hi to her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Honey, I will be home soon, and I love and miss you. And Maddox, Daddy can't wait to see you. So in that process, I found that when I was doing woodworking, and I had no training or anything, and other than YouTube, and I realized how calming it was for me, and that my mind would focus on one thing that I was doing, whether it was, even if it was something small, trying to build a little coffee table or a little mini jewelry box. That's all I thought about. And for someone in my situation, and a lot of other veterans, our minds tend to go to other places we don't want it to, and it was an out for me. So as I kind of progressed through woodworking, I was always on the power tool side. I came across Rob's YouTube channel, and which has been a huge blessing. And I watched all of his videos and found out about the Purple Heart Project. And I was really excited about it. It was something that I really wanted to do, but I had no idea where to start or how to even get into it. And I didn't even have any hand tools, and I never even ran a hand saw, or I have some chisels that I didn't even know how to sharpen them. So with this opportunity, I said, well, this will be great. You know, I will see what happens, and we'll go from there. And it's been an amazing experience. And I've taken so much away from this that I can take back home and in my own shop continue to do that type of therapy, and maybe in the process make something that's nice that somebody might want. So
awesome.
Yeah, it's been great.
Now I want you to turn to the camera and address the guys in the same boat,
yeah,
and push them over that edge of contacting us so that we can help them.
Well, I will definitely say this. I was extremely nervous about coming here, and even when I found out that I was was invited to come, the last minute I got a little cold feet, and I just told myself, you know, I had a really good feeling about this, that I should do this. And coming here has just been an eye-opening experience, and Rob is probably one of the most genuine people I've ever met. And even his son Jake's, he's kind of okay too, but you know, he literally cares. And it's not just caring whether or not if you can do a really good dovetail. He genuinely cares about the person and the individual. And being able to get to know Rob, I've been able to get to know other veterans who have been in the same situation. And you know, if you're there, you're sitting at home, you're feeling isolated, you're not going out, and you're looking for that out, I'm telling you, this is a great opportunity for you to come out here. They help you with some tools. Rob has an amazing gift that he's willing to share with us for nothing. And to be able to take that and then take it back home where you can continue that, and that will be an out every time you have them bad days or even good days, and it's something for you to do. It gives you that purpose again, as if you're doing something you know, of any kind of importance, and where a lot of us have felt like we've lost that. You can get that back, and this is something that's amazing that, that anyone can do. Rob's is a great instructor. He taught me how to cut a dovetail. He could teach you. So it's an amazing opportunity. If you're on the fence, do it. I promise you, you're not going to regret it. I can't say enough. Thank you.
I just have to explain the noise. We're hand tool in here, but on the other side of that wall is a power tool shop that the facility maintains. So that's what all that noise is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, thank you for your service. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
You so lightened it for us.
No, I can't thank you. I can't, Rob. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. And I'm not kidding when I say I've never met a more genuine person who literally cares about the individual and not just the end state. And it's been a great opportunity. Thank you for inviting me.
And thanks for bringing Trooper.
Absolutely.
Everybody enjoyed him.
Absolutely.